guys, it's Georgia. This is my first video on YouTube, but this video is about the new piercings I just got. I got two, and it's my forward helix and my rook piercing. So if you don't know what that is, I'll post pictures too, but you can see this is my forward helix piercing, and this is my rook piercing up here. It's kind of swollen, so I'll post pictures of what it did look like. Oh, sorry, my hair is really messy, so yeah. Okay, so first I'm going to be talking about the experience. Today is Wednesday, February 20th, I'm pretty sure. And I went on Monday, so 2 days ago. I went to a place called Action Tattoo. I don't know where they have them all around, but I think they have them like at different places. I liked it. I've never been there before, but I know a lot of people that have gotten piercings there, and they recommend it, and it's really popular, so I've just only heard good things from there. So I decided to go in there, and my friend was going to get her double like normal helix cartilage piercing done. It's really cute too, but my ears are shaped really funny, so there's not really like room for that. But yeah, I went with her mom, her brother, my mom, because I'm almost 18, but I can't do it on my own yet. So, yeah, I went in there, and she went first. She got hers done, and they did it with a hollow needle, which you should always get it done with a hollow needle. If they're doing especially cartilage piercings with a gun, then that's wrong, and you shouldn't get it done. I got my lobes, both of them, done at Claire's with a gun. Now that I look back on it, you should always get it with a hollow needle, but I lived and it was just lobes. But definitely cartilages, noses, like all that stuff, don't get it done with a gun. Just don't. Yeah, hollow needles are the best. So when it was my turn, the piercer, I think his name was Chris, he laid me down, and I asked him like what he was going to be using and stuff, and he wasn't using a clamp, but I trusted him because I knew he does a great job and he knew what he was doing. You might not need a clamp for this stuff, I don't know. And so I was laying down, he was on my right side, and he was like, okay, what one do you want on this side? And I just said, my forward helix. I was kind of hoping he'd do my rook first because I heard it hurts worse and I want to get that over with. But yep, one thing that was kind of, I don't know, I've watched a lot of YouTube tutorials, and with everyone I see, and with my belly button too, they would usually say like breathe in, and then when they say breathe out, they push it through. But he didn't do any of that. He just kind of, I didn't know what he was doing. I was just talking to my friend, and I'd feel like little things. Maybe he was putting the dot on, and all of a sudden he'd just go through, and I guess it was good because it caught me off guard, so I wasn't thinking about the pain. And I have a really, really low pain tolerance, so it wasn't that bad, so that's telling you something. Like, anything hurts me, so I knew it was gonna hurt. They're my first cartilage piercings, and but I really wanted them, so I just kind of accepted there was gonna be pain along with it. It wasn't too bad though. I think on a scale of 1 to 10, probably like a 4 or 5. I mean, my lobes were like a 1. My belly button was like a 3. He asked me, by the way, before if I wanted a hoop or a stud, and I said hoop because I've heard it was better for healing, which is ironic because you would think that it would get caught on more things, but taking advice again, and so I just went for it. Then after that, it was done. He was like, turn right around, so I just turned around, and he's like, okay, so you want your rook? I'm like, yep. So first I was like, before you do this, honestly, is it going to hurt worse than my forward helix? And he said, yeah, it honestly probably will hurt a little bit more, but maybe the same. Just, it's not that bad. He probably thought I was a wimp because he has piercings everywhere, and I'm just like scared. But again, I was just talking to my friend and like not really moving, and all of a sudden, whew, this one was worse. I'd say like a 6 or 7. But again, I wanted it, so I was gonna accept the pain. So yeah, that was my experience, and it was great. And it was $80 for both of them together, which I thought was pretty good because my belly button by itself was $80. So yeah, that was my experience of the piercings. So now I'm gonna talk about like after how it's been for the last 2 days, or how they both have been. And so I hear most people say after a piercing, it hurts in the moment and then it's done. Like, you're fine, you can do whatever, just don't bump it. And that was true for my forward helix. After I got it done, I was like, oh, that's not that bad. But my Rook piercing, probably like 10 minutes after I got it done, my adrenaline rush kind of wore off, and I was talking to my friend, and I'm like, oh, it's really hurting, like it's throbbing. And the throbbing has been going on for almost 48 hours now. It's pretty bad. It is more than I expected. It's just, it's annoying. It's just annoying throbbing. And if you can compare where my Rook would be pierced right here to where it is right here, I think you can tell it's swollen. I don't think it's infected or anything. It's normal for piercings to swell, especially in such an odd place. I have these 2 piercings, and then I have my belly button pierced. So real quick, I'm going to talk about sleeping. I know a lot of you are probably thinking I'm really dumb for getting a piercing on both sides, and they're painful cartilage piercings, and I thought about everything before I got them done. I did my research, and I knew that I wasn't going to be able to sleep very good, and that's a decision I made. I really wanted these piercings, so I knew that sleeping was going to be difficult. But I knew for these 2 piercings I couldn't sleep on my sides really, and because, well, I didn't know it was going to be this painful, but that's okay. And so I tried like training myself to sleep on my back, but that didn't really work. I kind of have to sleep consciously. So there's a few different ways you can sleep, but they're all not going to be the most comfortable position. But you can, if the pillow's like over here, you can make like a triangle, put your ear in it, or like this. My arm hasn't really fallen asleep or anything. I'm trying not to sleep on my Rook side, but my forward helix is okay as long as I'm not sleeping on the hoop. Yesterday I woke up, so it was Tuesday morning, and oh, my Rook had like bled. I must have been bleeding all night, and it was all over my pillow, and it just bled like crazy. And I woke up, and oh, it took so long to clean, but I think that they're done with the bleeding stage for now. So now I'm going to talk about the aftercare. So I got my lobes pierced, this one when I was like, for my 11th birthday, this one for my 15th birthday, and both of them were painless. I went to Claire's. Like I said, it was kind of a mistake getting them done with a gun, but I was fine. They never got infected. And they gave me the Claire's aftercare, so I used that. And then when I got my belly button pierced, they gave me an H2 Ocean spray. I had to get rid of it because I don't have any more left in the bottle, but if you can find that, that spray is awesome. It's like sea salt and non-iodized sea salt spray. It's so good. I just sprayed it on my belly, and then I used a Q-tip and kind of rubbed around and got infected for maybe like 3 hours, and then it was fine. Like, it was awesome. I've had mine pierced for almost a year, and it's been healing really good. So when I got these done, I asked at the end, do you guys sell any H2 Ocean spray or blah blah blah? And he's like, no, we don't sell any of that here. I was like, okay, what am I supposed to do? But he told me it's cheaper just to make your own, so he told me what to do. So what I did was I bought some distilled water, non-iodized sea salt. I want to say it's non-iodized sea salt. I know I got the right stuff, but look it up just to make sure. And you mix that together. It gives you proportions if you look it up, or if you have any questions, when I find the paper, I can comment below. And so you make that up. I just did it before, so now I don't have to make it every time I do it. It's already pre-done. And then you're supposed to take like no dye, no scent, like regular dial soap in a pump. And you're not supposed to really get it in your piercing because that's bad, but just kind of wash around your piercing. And after that, you take the distilled water, non-iodized sea salt mix that you made and put it in the microwave for about 30 to 45 seconds, but watch it because it heats up really fast. Take a paper towel, fold it into like a 2 by 2 inch square, and dip it, squeeze it, put it on your ear, just hold it, and if it starts to get kind of like not as hot or uncomfortable, redo it. It feels really good, except for the pressure. Since my ear's swollen, it still hurts, but it does feel really good. And then make sure you rinse off with water after. Make sure to always wash your hands before. Yeah, I do that twice a day, and I have a really bad habit of playing with piercings, and so don't do that. I mean, with my lobes, again, it was fine. With my belly button, I played with it like right after I got it, like an hour after, and just don't do it. Like, don't change the jewelry too fast. Don't play with it. And like my hoop, it's really tempting to play with it, and my Rook, I'm not tempted at all because it hurts too bad to even like touch the slightest part of my ear. But so that's the aftercare. Okay, so finally what I'm gonna be just talking about is my recommendations, if I recommend these piercings to you. And after 48 hours so far, I'd say I recommend them. If you want to get either the forward Helix or the Rook piercing, get it. I mean, I have a low pain tolerance, so I'm fine. So if you have a low or even a high, you're totally fine. But I do advise you to do research, and don't just think that you can get a piercing and just let it be. Like, you need to have time to take care of it at least twice a day. You need to know that you're gonna maybe be sleeping different. You're gonna think about, do I go like, if you're a swimmer, I wouldn't do it. Yeah, you're not supposed to go swimming for a while. And like, does your hair always touch it? Are you doing things? Because I did not realize how much I bumped my ears until I got these piercings. But yeah, I totally recommend them though. Just know also they're irregular piercings, but that's why I like them, because they're kind of unique. Even on my little ears, they look pretty cute, I think. And so yeah, I totally recommend them, and I hope this video was helpful. So I'll probably be making a video in about a month. I have to get them switched out to spacers, so I'll tell you how that goes. So thanks for watching, guys. Bye! Cute doggy. Say hi, Lexi!